is where we fight!
The battle is on. Mars versus Venus with Nikki, Jaiga, and Rode.
You can't fight. You can't fight. We come together in love now.
Wow!
Huh?
We bring you closer together, or we drive you apart. You driving apart as you're wasting my time. Move on, clear the air, make room for somebody else. Morning, Ojo. How you doing? Welcome to it. Of course, Mars versus Venus. And we welcome our beautiful gladiators.
Lou.
Yeah, the backbone of society. Woohoo! The backbone of family. Woohoo! Always on the right track, and we got to be there for the brothers. We say good morning to the brothers.
You don't get tired, boy.
But Rudy,
You don't get tired.
we say good morning to the brothers. They've been out there fighting, protesting, and we got to hold down the home. We welcome the brothers. It's Mars versus Venus. Today's topic, well, it kind of come out from Jada for JJ.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
She got a special something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It keeps you coming back.
And coming back.
You got a special something keeps you coming back.
In August.
Oh, in August.
All August.
Yes, come back in August.
Oh, yeah.
Could you guys permit me to not be a part of this today?
Always
So
your
how you
topic.
Why not?
You started yesterday.
You have to pay any put come on.
Exactly.
You guys
Be a
permit me to
partner,
not be
man.
a part of this discussion today?
So in case you don't know what's happening between Jada
Hitting home, is it hitting home?
and Will,
Yeah.
right? You break it down. Who break it? We don't know
Let
what
Jaiga break it on.
Jaiga break down what's been going on in that
Well,
relationship.
I don't know. I don't live with them. I don't know what's been going on. But today we're here to discuss openness.
Openness and
Openness.
open relationships.
Openness.
Open the door, open the back door, open the side door.
You understand? Openness.
Open the
I
windows.
strongly believe that we're living a time where one must be open to different things. Right? We're living a time when you have to broaden your mind. You have to think progressively in order to make sure that your life sustains some sort of, And in my humbleness, I would like to say that to each his own.
How long they married?
Them together a minute.
Well,
Me personally though, I telling you,
no. What are the rules for open relationships?
we'll get to that. The thought of an open relationship bothers me.
I just is it that this is not considered swinging, right?
No,
This is a different thing.
a different thing.
Right.
Swinging,
That's the thing.
both have to be involved.
Yeah.
Right.
But you see, the difference is it's all about geographical location when it comes to openness. I think if I was living outside of Trinidad, I can do it comfortably. But to live in an open relationship in Trinidad and Tobago
Mad or what?
is the problem.
You mad?
That is the issue. That is the issue. And that's a lot of things that, because there's some young girls, the millennials, into that, and they believe that it's fine, it's cool. Like if you check your timeline, like on Twitter timeline, when it came out, every girl on the timeline was like, see what I'm telling earlier? That's the new way to live. You must have two man. And they started to use all the little common little phrases like, what's driving a car without a spare? And all of these things. You hear it all over. But they do not ever process the geographical implications.
Right, that's right.
Trinidad.
I like motorbike.
You want a motorbike?
Yeah, I want motorbike.
Motorbike cannot spare, Nikki. You have to have a motorbike. Motorbike is the way to go. Because you have to understand, Nicole, think about it. A lot of people do this to save marriages. People don't
That's
know
what
that.
I
And to
think,
save relationships.
And to add spice sometimes.
Yeah, to save relationships.
So
But-
you're saying most of the times it's long-term
More
relationships.
spice here.
Huh?
Nah, it happens.
Every Friday we just go KFC. How much more spice you want? Huh?
But my thing is, it's all about, because it's harder on men though. And that's fact. It's harder on men.
Well, yeah, men can't
It's
take
harder
the fact
on
that,
men.
that
It is.
another man with
It's
their
harder
woman.
on men. It's harder on men because we carry a different kind of love
is.
emotion. Women are naturally more emotional. They're more vulnerable than men. We know that. We understand that. But their vulnerability and emotion doesn't stem where ours stem from.
Bro, you have to tell them about, you have to give them the story.
You have to give
What
them
we
a
basing
story.
it on?
Yeah.
All right.
Firstly, they've been married 22 years.
I'm not giving them story. I just trying to paint it like, guys, listen, your significant other, your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend decided, listen, she wants to be in an open relationship. So let me just tell you.
What is an open
You come home. It normally starts, Nicole.
No, I think we need to talk about Will and Jada.
Yeah,
because
we do.
They have
we
some
do.
interesting things. They
We do.
said they are not in a marriage, they're in a they're in life partnership.
Yeah, it's a life partnership.
It's not a marriage.
It's not a marriage,
Yeah,
life
absolutely
partnership.
correct.
Meaning, she said it. She said that
Turned into a life But isn't that what marriage is?
It is what people.
they have rewritten the covenant. That's what they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have rewritten the
They
covenant.
in this forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Marriage, it could be broken and you could get divorced.
Correct.
Life partnership is
That-
together.
And that is the
And it might have some baggage in between.
Yeah, and that is the thing. That is the thing in nowadays living. Like me personally, some people might chastise me. I think I don't want to say this wrong. Not that it's flawed, but I believe the covenant needs to be revisited.
Of course it is.
I honestly
Of
believe
course
that
it
the
is.
covenant needs to be revisited for
Wow.
what we were
Of
taught,
course it does.
what we were taught all along, and what we thought it was needs to be revisited
Wow,
because.
because all of a sudden marriage is not convenient
It's
to
not
you.
about marriage
it's
not
not-
being
it's not
convenient. See,
after
that
no.
is it there. Again, I will excuse you because you are thinking from an old mind.
All right, so let me hear the new way of thinking
You're
then.
thinking from an old mind. The covenant needs to be revisited because we are trapped in so much of paper bureaucracy when it comes to the covenant that it puts a disdain in the mind.
Wow, what disdain?
You understand? A lot of young people are fearful of it now because of what it comes with, Nicole. It comes with just belief that once it happens, everything changes. And it happens. You see it happen all the time. A couple will be in a
I will
perfect
always
relationship.
say
As soon as you go and stand in front of God and friend, and you go up there and you sign, and you just see it, every time it's time to sign, Nikki, it doesn't find you feel a heaviness in your shoulder when it's time to...
You're right, I guess. What you say?
Yo, what, you're a left-hander, right? And then
Right.
How were you felt when you were signing? You did it fluently.
Yes.
You didn't feel a heaviness?
Remember she was-
Yeah, because she
remember
was
she was
signing
drowning.
into success. That's the difference. You were
She knew
drowning.
that. She knew
So you
that.
signed with, you were excited to
life.
sign because you were signing a better life. So you was excited.
Yay to Uncle Sam.
Yeah. Okay, I'm singing Uncle Sammy. So you're singing, yeah.
No, but we had this conversation already where, if you look back at the history of marriage, marriage wasn't based on love. It was based on bringing kingdoms together and
Correct.
conquering lands.
Conquering lands and
That's where
strength
it
and
started.
families.
Yeah.
It started
You
like
had
that.
to be bringing something to the table.
It was all about
come
that.
to
It
marry
was
my
never
daughter.
love.
It was never about
It's
love.
never about love. And what they're trying to rewrite now is that when you have a life partnership, you share a life partnership with love. You understand? And love now is different. They're the kind of love where you can be physical, and there's some love that surpasses physical. Where this is somebody who your life is entwined with in many different ways. Like when they bounce the toe, you feel that pain. You know that kind of love,
Yeah,
Nicole?
boy. Good.
When Jerry twists her ankle, do you feel it?
Yes.
Exactly. You could see yourself without Jerry in your space. You
No.
can't. So if you walk
Well, like
home...
you on me, you
It's not, that is the mistake right there. Hold on. Hey, let me finish. Let me finish.
Just clear up.
Let me finish.
Let please.
That is
This
the old mind. That's the old mind.
This is the old
That's
mind.
the old mind, Nicole. Do not jump. Hold on. We're speaking in the new mind. I want to. You
rushed
are
it. I'm
somebody
sorry.
who went to UTT on the government money. You take our
I'm
taxpayers'
sorry.
money. You went there for free.
Wow.
You understand? So I want you to now use that new mind.
The new
The
mind.
new mind, and don't start. You see, we're not using that word ever again for the
What?
rest of the show.
Horn.
It's not horn.
No, it's not.
It's about thinking from a new mind. Try and visit the new mind. Close your eyes and let's listen to my voice and let's talk about the new mind. You get home an afternoon. When you crack the door, there's an image of Jerry smiling like you normally see him smiling. You understand? There's also a silhouette image of a young lady who you might know. What? Hold on now. Why you going there? Why you going there? Why you going there? Why you going there?
Sorry, it was the old me. Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry, it's the old me.
It's a young lady who
Just
you
wrap
might
off
have
a
known.
leaf, yes.
You might have known from around, a beautiful young lady. The image of the young lady, she's smiling, Jerry's smiling. Nothing is happening. They're just in the space.
In we space.
You see, you connect the old mind again.
What?
You're in the space.
For this space.
Oh gosh. Okay. Come on. In the space, Nicole. Right? And hi. honey, you greet Jerry, I can custom greeting him. You hail up, young lady. Everything is nice. How was your day? How is everything going? You understand?
Mine's still close.
And in the moment you're hungry, honey, yeah, we have some Chinese.
Wait, at a cook?
No. We have some Chinese.
Oh, they have Chinese?
You bought Chinese? No. Simone made Chinese.
Oh, Simone.
One could real cook.
She made
cooked
Chinese.
Wait, in my kitchen?
Yep.
You done up my pimento and thing?
Yep. She spent the day there. She was there since 9.
really
You got
did.
home at 4:45. She was there since 9 a.m. You understand? You did not experience anything physical between Simone and Jerry,
And she does use the correct milk in Shikalalu.
right? But what they are now
You know.
telling you, they didn't cook Hallelujah, they cook Chinese. And what in that,
Respect me, you know.
when you come home at 4:30 is when they decided to come out and have the conversation, speaking from the new mind. So you know Nicole have to sit and listen to this conversation with the new mind. And these are the facts, Nicole. Your relationship for the past 20 years has been blissed. It has never had an infraction. It's perfect. Everything is nice. Your love, you just said when he bonks his toe, you feel the pain. That has not changed. That has not changed. What has happened is the reason why you have felt so happy and comfortable over the past 5 years of that
Is it because of Simone?
Simone has provided. Simone has provided a spiritual, emotional
She's Pastor Simone?
relaxation for
She
him.
relaxing too.
And,
You understand?
And
indirectly,
And you
you hold on, indirectly, you
I know why I didn't see him today.
you were gifted with that as well, because
Gifted
you
with what?
with that
Happy.
spiritual
I
and
was.
emotional peace.
Oh, I was gifted.
Indirectly, because you shared a man that loved you. The love that he expressed
I'm
to you.
confused. I feel this have to have like a floor plan or something.
No floor plan. It's simple. It's simple mathematics. It's simple mathematics.
Yeah. So what is the outcome of this?
The outcome of this, what we're now telling you, is that have you felt any different over the past 5 years? The 20 years of marriage, but in the last 5, did
No,
you
they feel he was one in there.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all. Never,
I am
never.
trying to tell you, with Jerry and I so close and have a good marriage, if any woman come in on the side for 5 years, I would have known or feel something.
Yeah, but would you want to, this
And
with the
it's
new
hard
mind?
to be in a
Visit the new
pretend
mind,
marriage.
right? Visit the new mind. Visit the new mind. You
I
keep
don't
going
think
back
I
to the
reached
old
there,
one.
the old one.
Even if you felt that there was somebody there, but the love that you have been receiving has been
I'm a bit
amplified.
Well, I was in such a bliss.
It's been amplified.
I was
Would you
amplified.
want to do anything to shift?
Yes, come here.
let me ask you something.
Old mind, that old mind talking. That old mind, old mind,
Is
old
it-
mind.
is
I is only one cooking Chinese
Old
food.
mind, old mind,
I
old
is
mind.
half Chinese.
Old mind,
Nikki,
old mind.
You know when
old
the
mind.
block does come in, the block
There's a
does
block?
come in. There's a block. Would you allow Jerry to grow spiritually?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
In any way that he
Not
feels.
with Simone.
See,
Any
that's
way
it,
that
like
he
old
sees,
mind, old
right?
mind, old
Oh,
mind.
Simone reaching
Would
his
you allow him to
spirituality.
grow mentally?
Yes.
You know, experience new things.
Yes.
Would you allow him to grow physically?
What do you say, grow physical? What I mean?
Grow, experience new things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With other women,
No,
you won't do that.
no.
So
He's only supposed to grow physically, emotionally, mentally with his wife.
That's our old mind.
wow.
It's the old mind. We know today's show is about new minds. I feel after today you will have to stop come. Because we're dealing with new. We are shifting for this is a paradigm shift today, Nicole.
A paradigm.
Yeah, we're dealing with new minds.
let me-
And the table turns for a man same way. Let's flip it. You
All you cannot handle all that crap you talking to me. No
Hold
man
on,
can
hold
handle.
on, hold
no
on.
man cannot handle. He wife in no spiritual space or no emotional space or nothing mental
Hold
space
on.
without he.
hold on. Maybe
All you cannot flip it.
Wait a minute.
You
don't
cannot
know.
flip
You
it. All
don't
you
know.
do not have the testicular fortitude to see all your woman in any kind of space with any other man.
I think it can happen with
Marlon?
it can
Marlon,
hold on,
given
can I
she's
finish?
spiritual.
Oh my god. You see,
Alright.
can I finish? It can happen, but with us it will have different variables, Nicole.
No, Marlon had to be 340 pounds.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
For you to feel comfortable. It's only Marlon. Or gay. See, Marlon gay, you
Nope.
might say, well, yeah, you go.
Nope.
Well, you're talking crap.
It
This
has
how
to
the
have
morning them
variables.
talking
It
to me.
have to have variables.
About them, okay, with
It have to have
in the
variables.
new mind.
In the
Let's
new
talk
mind.
about your new mind,
In the,
Jaiga.
okay, I'm getting there.
Right.
I'm getting there.
You come home and you see your wife sprawl out and a man giving you a massage.
Come on.
And in the back of your head,
You see
right?
how you-
But she naked and it's baby oil down the road. And she's talking about she in a spiritual space. All right? With some hot stone on she back. All right? And you go be like, all right, that's cool. Crap.
See, never finish. When you do paradigm shift and you're in a space,
Paradigm a shiver that
you're
lick.
in a space of new mind.
Uh-huh.
You have to accept certain things for what they are. It could only work if you, Nicole, the female, does what is required.
All right.
In order to walk in and see the stone on your back and all of the baby oil, the Johnson & Johnson baby oil, the wet, greasy one with the green cover, right?
That one.
The wet, greasy one with the green cover, in order to withstand that, your job have to be done impeccably. You understand what I'm saying? You have
So
to...
this is all on our...
No. It's equally
Me
shared.
like how this
It's equally shared.
Me feeling this topic, you know.
It's equally shared. Because if you, the woman, doing what's right, I would not even feel a sense of neglect
All
because
right.
you are fulfilling every ounce of need.
Jada is agreeing with you. Let me give her a quote, what she thinks about marriage, right? She says, I'm here as his partner, but he is his own man. He has to decide who he wants to be, and that's not for me to do for him, or vice versa. Should we be married to individuals who cannot be responsible for themselves and their families within their freedom? Should we be in relationship with individuals who cannot entrust to their own values, integrity, and love for us? She also said, and I'm like, yo, I wish, talking about swinging, right? She says, Will and I are just amazing chemistry on a whole lot of different levels. We laugh together, we love to learn, etc. We love each other. They're something like best friends, this kind of life thing.
Partnership.
That do what you want, but respect the family.
Yeah.
And that's what you're talking about, this new age love.
It's new age.
But
It's about rewriting the covenant.
that can't work in Trinidad.
That's what I'm saying. It's a geographical thing because we were taught to believe a certain thing, and because of the shushu and the neighbors is our problem. Our problem is neighbor. You see, Angela and them who living in the corner house. What she do? You know, manage be by she, manage be by. That is the problem. If we could eliminate all neighbors, and eliminate petty bickering on social media and feelings and ego, it could work. First and foremost, egos need to step aside.
They don't even celebrate their anniversary again. They say it's more of a life partnership, so it's not steeped into that day. We don't really celebrate that day anymore in the sense because the context of the union is totally different.
It's greater than the day. It's great. That's all about rewriting the covenant.
Them just honing each other and realize, we have too much money and thing involved and house and family, so let we just stay together. Do we think?
That is
Yeah,
the
but
whole thing.
I
You
mean,
take August.
If
That whole thing.
It's not
That whole
considered.
thing.
It's not considered honing
No,
if the
this
other partner know about it.
I just telling you, it's a geographical thing. We can't have the conversation in Trinidad because here you one time, you want to horn on it. Once you use
It's
that
not
word,
horning.
that word is so derogatory. I hate it. I hate that
But you all
word.
created it. You all
No, no,
created
no,
the
no,
word.
no,
You
no,
all
no, no, no,
capitalized
no,
it.
no, no,
You
no,
all
no, no.
conjugated. You all use horn as a noun, a verb, a adjective.
We did not create that at all.
Look,
I
go
was,
start
I
with
was
this
born
one,
into
you
that.
know,
I did not
Jaiga.
create that, boss lady. You understand? And we need to retrain
Right?
our minds.
Our mothers, our grandmothers,
We
our
need-
great
Okay,
great
so
grandmothers,
you,
our
so
great
you want to live in that
grandmothers.
mental. You want to live in that mental capacity all the days of your life.
I look at you.
It's time to take off them shackles from your brain, Nicole.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Well,
when will you all take the shackles of horn out of your brain? It is time. Come on, for the past 200 years, it's who horn and who horn. Stop it!
I cannot breathe.
Stop
All right,
it.
for the
Oh my
last
God.
how much 100 years, you all have
Jeez.
been honing my great great grandfather, mother,
Oh my
all the way down
God,
the
it's-
road.
listen,
Now all you just want me to
we
live this
need to
new
reach
life
it.
and accept you as a red woman.
We
No.
need to retrain our minds. Come on,
If
what
you're
you want?
going into-
Repatriations for horn?
If-
Come on, we need to retrain our
I'm
minds.
sure there are many women would like repatriations for horn. because many times we women give ourselves 100%, right? Marriage or not, we've committed to you, and you know that. We have children with you, we there with you.
I don't like
And
that
all you just
conversation
cannot-
because it means when you all say
Your
it that
men
way.
have not proved that you could. Firstly, you can't handle the butt back. You cannot handle it. Let's not even pretend.
The who? The
Right?
butt back?
The butt back. Right? You cannot handle it. But now you want to talking about I must learn to accept.
I know,
In
no,
this
hold
new
on,
world,
yeah. No,
it's a new brain.
no. You see, come on.
Look, let me get some people.
Why
like,
can't
you're
be
talking too much
open
and it's
for dialogue? This is the problem here. We can't
I
have
don't
adult
want you to talk
dialogue.
no more, Jaiga.
Wow.
I want to hear
you know
the
why,
people.
You know why you don't want to hear you? Because you're broken. I broken? You broken. They don't want to have no conversation with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Let the
basically what it
people
is.
hear.
You can't even mind your children right now. You want to talk about open relationship.
But barely take care of your truck, but you want to have an open relationship.
You see, we have to go and line up for grand just now.
Yeah, it's too early to talk about it at the line.
I
For the 5,000 grand.
I personally don't want open relationship.
But I want open
That's too much
relationship.
pressure for me right now. You understand? I need that.
When I
whole-
get the 5,
I
Nikki,
need
we
that
will
45,000.
discuss how we split the 5. We're going to discuss it. I going to take 2,500 and you and she go bust up 25.
Me financially, I can't reach all our openness. I'm very sorry. What a van.
Good morning.
Hey.
Well, you see, to me, the first open relationship that comes to mind is Joseph and Mary. You know how hard it is, you build a household there and you come home and Mary tell you she pregnant and you know that is not your child and you say to yourself, you see me boy, I going back out there, I have a shed to finish. From the time she tell you that you have shed to finish, you gonna build a high rise. Alright, Ojo.
But I always say Joseph is
He's a
one of
good
the
fella, yeah.
strongest men.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joseph,
That is fate.
that is fate.
Good morning, breakfast party. Nikki, what Jaiga describing to you is a pluralistic relationship. As in plural, the more than one. That is very, very common. There are people now that go out and seek a third person to be in the relationship, and they go on dates. The husband and the wife go on dates, sort of recruiting this person, this candidate to be in a relationship. And it's not always just the man want the extra person being a woman. Sometimes it's the woman want an extra person, being that they are looking for a man to be the third person. And sometimes it just go on to fourth people, and it's like, and everybody living together happy. That people doing that now, Nikki, that is, I think it's more like, according to Jaiga, that is a new way of thinking. It's a cultural shift from where we're from, because we're used to things differently. But really and truly, if you look at it, people in the Caribbean, well, for Trinidad for sure, have been imperialistic relations. We just look at it differently and we call it honing. But once you change your mindset and not look at it as cheating or honing, it's just being in a pluralistic relationship, simply put.
The only Purell I using is for sanitize my hand, alright? So they could keep you in Purell, whatever.
Come on, Nikki, that dusty thinking. Come on, dust it off.
Good
Jada?
morning, breakfast party. Jaiga, you had my eye twitching through that whole explanation about new mind and paradigm shift and all kind of thing. The only thing shifting is his soul from his body. That's how he'll grow spiritually. But that ain't making sense. Let me stick to the old way of thinking. I can't see myself living that kind of way.
Kill me now. Guys,
Soul in
again.
your body.
Yes.
Again,
I
let
agree.
me just appeal.
No, they don't want to hear you again, you know.
Wow.
How much time you gonna say it?
Wow.
Move on. Play
Wow.
the thing.
So I like
Gotta
that
pay
one,
you.
people. I like that one, Rudy.
Wow.
You can't mind the children, yes.
But you want open relationship.
Wow. Have not-
Jaiga, you just drink a different flavor coffee on a Friday.
Wow.
I don't know,
Because the
you
level
know.
of garbage that you
Wow.
are spitting right
So
now.
what is my purpose here then?
I don't know.
When all is start to be comfortable with somebody in we space, we will consider it.
Yeah, but you know what you all keep forgetting? We met people in all your space. This is what happens.
What?
Most of the time, let me tell you something, Nicole. Women have this thing when they meet a man and you start talking in the early. You know what they do?
What crap
They
you talking?
set, hold on. You
Well,
all
it is
set.
only one open space
Oh
on
my
only fed up
gosh,
with all your
let
woman
me
and them.
set, hold on. Let me set it now. You know what you all do?
What
you
we
will
do?
sit with a man and express how much you've been hurt, how much men are dogs, how much men are trash. What you're doing is planting a seed in this man's head. You're trying to create this facade of, listen, if you even thinking about it, any of these things these last set of men have done, don't waste your time. And what men normally do is fall into the trap of, I want to be better than her last. That is the first mistake. Because you are now living in an uncomfortable space. You're continuously fighting. I'm telling you, you're continuously fighting to be better than somebody who you don't even know. So you within yourself don't have a room for any sort of mishaps, shortcomings, nothing, because you are battling to be better than. And what happens sometimes, most of the times, is men fall short in that fight to be the best that they can be for you after hearing all the time that you're no good, you're a dog, and you're a waste of their time. So it's a constant struggle. And then when things fall apart, they don't even allot the opportunity. Because I know a woman turn and say, imagine all these things I tell you I went through, and you come and you do this, and this that you doing, nothing compare to what they went through. It's nothing in comparison, but you now have to deal with that as well.
So blessed love, I have no problem if my woman want to live in an open relationship. The front door is open, and before you go, leave the key for the two son on the Chester drawer. Big up yourself. Ojo.
I gone. I can't do it no more. I gone.
Yeah, operator. Yeah.
Morning breakfast party. Ojo to the world. Nikki, Jaiga. You know, at the end of the day, sometimes just being in an open relationship and you know.
Yes, it's
you
called
think
on.
in a relationship closed but it open. So sometimes you have to check yourself. Sometimes it's not really what you believe and what you're willing to accept, but what you know. Because sometimes your relationship really open, it have a hole in your fence, right through a man in your fence. And that is how it go.
Hole in your hole.
Good morning. Love and blessing, man. Ari and Ingrid, we locked in here.
He had no fence.
Ingrid put a chopper, a Chinese chopper on the kitchen counter. Make sure what she mean there. I figure out
Thank you.
This topic this morning.
That's
Love
my
and blessing, man. Ojo.
Open. You get open wound.
Ojo, this even big enough.
That's so violent,
But
boy.
you guys know, I'm in this lifestyle for a while now. You understand? I have a girl. Right now, she in Sudbury, that like north side of Canada, and I way up on the east side in Huntsville, I think that not too. I ain't too sure. But she enjoying herself. She could go and do as she please, you understand? But at the end of the day, she had to let me know before she go and do it. You understand? We in this open relationship. And it's respect. I respect her, she respect me. And she understand, all right, this is what I have to do for daddy. You understand? And she do what she have to do with respect, just like me in return. I do what I had to do with respect as well.
Are you a pimp?
Go ahead, my
Sound
brother.
like a pimp.
Understand what I'm
He's a
telling
pimp.
you? We all are, it's like
I'm in an old relationship, I
you know,
guess.
we sounding like we chastising people for eating frogs and things in the fire.
I'm not chastising. I
That's
say
what we
that that's
sound.
not for me.
We sound like we chastising.
Because
When we
enjoying it.
busy cutting chicken neck in Trinidad, right? You eating chicken foot, neck, Jura neck. Nobody telling me nothing. But all they want to infringe on it's just about a different way of thinking. That's all.
Good morning, breakfast party. This is Linda out here in San Diego.
Hi, Linda.
Jaiga bring up an interesting point because in this new age, you have people who are in committed relationships that look for other couples for fun times, that look for other single people, man or woman, to come into the relationship and have fun times. I have a friend who is currently in a trouble, and him and his wife had to agree on the lady coming in, and they both enjoy her together and they both enjoy her separately, and they're all fine with that.
New
It
age
happens.
relationships.
It happens.
100% Jaiga. 100%.
Of course.
Daddy super.
Closed but it open.
So I had to listen to this thing, Jaiga, for the whole week in my spare time because they give me real downtime. I just have to be listening to this hothead thing you gave people here, boy. I signed with Rody today. I signed with Rody. We broke. We can't pay the bills. We trying to pay the bills between me and you. You want to do what? Alright. When we can pay 4 or 5 bills, or 4 or 5 different people bills, then we go have this conversation. I agree with Butcher too. Pull on the keys and let me do we thing. All doors open when the keys pull on, you know.
It's like this, right? It's like this, guys. It's like I saw something like the way they think now is like what? They say dating someone and being in a committed relationship with them, two different things. Right?
Say that again?
Dating someone and being in a committed relationship with them
course.
is two different things, right? But this is where it gets twisted because what happens sometimes is you're dating someone, consistency is a tricky thing, you know. If you're dating someone consistently, like you've been dating the same man for let's say over a year, and you start to habits are created in 21 days, and in that year you all just automatically start doing things together, things that come regular to both of you, like remember to go and do the seminar, you know, you had to pick up this, you had to do that, you had to do that, you had to do that. But in one of these people's mind, it's not a commitment, we just dated.
Right.
You understand? That is where it gets tricky, because you have to understand, again, it's geographical. In our world, in the space that we grow up and see, in Trinidad in particular, once you're doing that, you're in a relationship. Use my, what's that going on there? What you doing? You don't know how to operate your thing? You understand? And that's in a little space of time, Nicole, is that she started to say, but use my man, or vice versa, but use my girl. That's how it goes. So this is what I'm saying. You have to be very careful. So you have to tap into your new brain, Nicole. You have to wash away the old brain, tap into the new. You think? Are you ready to tap into the new, Nicole?
They say a man once said, from you stand on the altar, you're horning. 16 women. 4 better, 4 worse, 4 richer, and 4 poorer.
Wow. I am amazed by our listeners every single day.
That before? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Because they say the priest tell you to have 4 women for rich, 4 women for better. 4. You never hear that?
No.
But what you mean? But the man says 4, like 4 girls for richer, 4 for better, 4 for poorer. 4, you have 16
You
of
never
them.
asked you to quote anything in the Bible. You can't quote nothing, but you could quote that.
Open relationship, the first thing you have to do, open your wallet, take out your bank card, open your accounts, check yourself and ask, am I qualified to be in an open relationship? And if your bank account reading anything less, then no, don't do that.
You see, all
this relationship will stay closed
That's
until
because
your bank account could prove otherwise.
that is because you all are thinking from a mind of filth. Spiritual connection and emotion has nothing to do with money. Absolutely nothing. You can tell me I light 2 candles and I start a uri and I start a porn and light a sage. The connection I have with you under sage and smoke has anything to do with money? When I'm connected to you spiritually and emotionally, $1 can't come between that, Nicole, or $1 million. Spiritual connection have nothing to do with money. Once all you open wallets into that, you all are doing it from a mind of filth. Filth.
Wow.
When you are spiritually connected to someone, not $1 could change that. They tell me I could walk the earth for 15 days without eating and sleeping because I'm physically connected to you in my spirit. I don't need $1. I don't need water. All I need is your love.
God damn.
Flowing through my soul.
I almost cried the other day when I see my full pay. I was on the verge of tears, eh?
Me too.
Say, talk to Jesus. Amen.
Watch that. All they don't understand love.
Get my things done.
All they don't understand love.
Get my things done.
All right. So basically, though, what Jada was saying was that marriage is work. It's hard work, right? And when they first got in, the love was there. And she said that and many times women are put in this position. It was his dreams. They're going after whatever he wanted to do. She was there supporting, taking care of the kids when he had to fly out, And she kind of reached a point. She said, it's time for me to be happy now.
Yeah.
And she said, the life partnership means that no matter what happened in this life, that person there for you. Right? And you love them unconditionally. But in other words, let me find my happiness.
Yeah, find yourself.
I think that
there was
that
a point in
open
time
talk comes in marriages, as you say, longer, and they're trying to add a little spice. But when people now fall in love and they commit to each other in that way, most of the times there's no side piece in there. is when things start to get a little sticky. I am just saying that when people are really, truly in love, there's no room for nobody else, open or close. End of talk. It's only when things a little rough and rocky.
So you're saying that Will and Jada are not really in love?
No. The passion or whatever that has gone.
Clearly, you never light sage. You need to go and light some sage.
They're really in love, though.
No, there's that kind of love. We're talking about life partnership. But the love where you just want one person sexually, that kind of love and passion is what is missing.
I will bring.
But that's what she's talking about. The fact that you do things that spur your relationship, but there's nobody that is going to be in love with the other person and the both of them and want somebody else. That is only happen now when all you want to stray and do other things. But don't tell me in love, new or old fashioned, that you want anybody else. When you with somebody, nobody can make you turn your eye. But half all your cocky eye, that's the problem.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't base the love on, you can't base the love on just physical attraction alone.
Exactly, it's not about physical attraction.
And sexual intimacy.
But that is the point of the life partnership. That it is not based on that alone, and then you could stray if you want to. But we there for everything else.
So I allow to go outside the relationship, talk to different women, build myself spiritually, but as soon as it becomes physical and sexual, then everybody join up their hand?
No,
because Nicole, do you know you can have a relationship with someone that is not sexual at all? But the bond and connection with that person is strong enough to want you to, or you always feel obligated to that person. You don't have to sleep with them.
Right.
But that's how it feels. You understand? And you as the spouse or significant other need to allow that.
You're looking for
that to me, way more looking for. That is you being spiteful. That's you being spiteful.
That to me, way more dangerous.
You are being spiteful. You are spiteful human being, and your heart is dark and black.
Right.
That to me way more dangerous than a sexual experience. If I go outside and
I'm not letting my husband go out and bond with no woman
emotionally and spiritually with another woman.
That is what his wife is for.
Yeah,
and then that means you don't want to be in marriage, and that's cool. But don't come and tell me you be on the wee road and you feeling open. You want to stretch your hand and you want to go by Simone to find your spiritual growth.
You have to ask yourself,
because Simone allows me to breathe a different air.
Oh, you want to breathe different air?
You can't breathe.
Oh, you want to breathe? You can't breathe.
Suffocating.
You can't breathe.
I cannot breathe.
That is my point. All you just want to use excuse to not commit to 100% all your partners.
So if you not,
and I have no problem with that, but don't tell me it's marriage.
But how that is not committing 100%, Nicole? I am there for you.
All you want to go and change your marriage laws.
If it is I come to you, right? If it is I come to you, we together for a while now. And
yes, so why that while had a song so?
We together a while now. We together a while now.
That's the problem.
So nobody can talk to you then. Nobody can
understand why.
I don't understand.
Are you so antsy?
Wait, we together a while.
We together a while. We've been through
because
something.
It's a while.
I don't like
been through some things. And I learn, listen. You see, spiritually, I'm feeling incomplete.
Yeah.
I want to be with you, I love you, and I want to be a life partner.
Right.
But I need to do some searching.
Myself,
I'm going on a life path to find
myself. Would you allow me to do that?
Of course I'll allow you to do that. But don't come and tell me every Thursday I had to meet Miss Simone.
But
and then next thing
she's part of that journey, Nicole.
Next thing she wants to drop any market Saturday.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No.
I'm the dropping shit
market. Wow. Was this a drop in the market? So you will deprive a human being.
We have to be socially distant,
wow.
Okay? All right, Simone is not coming nowhere, Nika.
You will deprive a whole human being of the basic necessities of food.
I good for people
for your insecurities.
I good for Jada and Will and them who could have open. You just need money to have an open relationship.
You see, once your wallet and say nothing, you can't have them conversation.
Only when you want to run back to money now because we come back here.
I am very contented where I am at this
when you're on a spiritual journey and emotional connection, money doesn't matter.
You like to change rules too much.
If Colleen come to me now and say she want to be in an open relationship, I had to come home every day and my good bed I buy in furniture plus a man sprawl out on it. I can't deal with that right now. I cannot deal with that right now. Right? My good bed I get on sale. No. I have to have cream. When I get some
you say your bed and furniture plus.
Yeah, because when choose troubles to get out bed.
Hey, we want to squeeze one. We coming back.
All you need.
I mean everything I say to you, girl. This is what we talk new age connection.
Oh dear.
Pretty understands it. Don't say miss me if you don't mean it.
Age
You understand? You have to understand
Let's get some voice
there is a
notes out.
connection deeper than what we see on the surface. And you all need to understand that is the realm that you need to operate in.
You just wait till he to finish.
I
You just
operate
had to
in that
cut you
realm.
off.
I'm making sure the
Jaiga, I agree with you
Of course.
100%.
Of
100%.
course.
I agree with you. See that last statement you're making here?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Because I was in that situation. And when time passes by, I realize I in the situation that you start to compare this and compare that. Right? And I with you 100% with that, Jaiga. Have a blessed day.
We get it.
You're talking about when you meet a woman, how they plant the seed of all their traumas. And you now have to,
Watch your world, good morning.
Oh, yeah.
Tune in a little late, but from what God is,
Jaiga talking
we
to
live
people.
in a world of vice.
Thank you.
Where the men and them love to watch the woman play with herself. The men and them want to play with herself. So we have a lot of interactions going on. Know what you're doing. Protect all yourself.
Vicey.
I love my age.
Hey.
You see, this man Venus said it was a waste of time. It making no sense at all. He's a married man who will let no other man touch his wife. Jada's a nasty and Will is a punk. And yes, pretty want to follow everything the US do.
Sir. How do you nasty and punk?
All them Jadas and them out there.
Right now, if your girlfriend name is Jada,
Jaiga, I had to say something here. If that philosophy, that picture you just painted is true, then I have to tell Kyle, you suck. Because you didn't do a good job at all. I wasn't enjoying that bliss while you was having your time. I wasn't enjoying that at all, Kyle. You failed.
Wow.
Daddy!
Where
am I going on you and Kyle?
What?
Brother!
Where am I
Wait, Kyle? I want that washman Kyle.
Kyle?
Me know.
Yeah.
You know.
He wanted to get some stuff off his chest.
Wow, bro.
Nikki, I had to disagree with you. Not because a man had sex with another woman or having sex with another woman means he do not love his wife. Men to a man brain, sex and love are mutually exclusive.
All right.
It's an act. It's like a doing thing. It's like making up the bed.
Okay.
Women just kind of commingle the two, love and sex together. But men, the way their brains are wired, it's sex and love are mutually exclusive.
Oh.
Now, I'm not saying he's not attracted to the woman.
Oh.
But I wouldn't say that because a man has sex with another woman, he doesn't love his wife. That's a far stretch.
Oh, wow.
It's like Roy's elastic band right now. It's a fast stretch. Roy's working some bands in the room here right now. It's exactly like Roy's yellow band. It's a very fast stretch, Nicole.
That's a good topic. If a man, I should say, and it's true, they say that many times that men don't equate sex with love. But I am sorry.
Not all.
I am old school.
It's some sexual relationships.
My husband come in to tell me, yes, I did have sex with she, but baby, you know, is you a love? What?
Again, all mine. We excuse you, Nicole. We understand that you were born in a time when you were filtered that information.
You calling him?
Huh? Sorry.
For 4 or 5 people you're calling him.
Yeah, I don't understand how she writes new school, but she can't live it.
Oh, wow, I write.
Yeah, all your plays I've ever been to, you're either a prostitute,
wow.
you're either some woman, a man taker.
Wow.
I've been to, out of your 150
you will never
plays,
come to another play of mine.
out of your 150 plays, I've been to about 110. And the majority of them, Nicole, in the 90th percentile.
Many of those plays represent what happens in society.
Well, right.
But in
So
all
why
the
do you
plays,
play
they
so well?
always get catch and get put out.
So why you just play so well? And I don't
Let's
understand.
Here where these fellas getting tied up, Nikki. Loving somebody and being in love with somebody is two totally different things.
Yeah, we know that.
And there are things that you don't even have control over. You will automatically not stray or not want to be with anybody else if you are in love with somebody and if that somebody is in love with you. So find me a man that is in love with the person he with and then tell me that we're going to tell that man but allow her to be in an open relationship and see if he can handle it. Men cannot handle that.
No.
So I don't know what all this cross-talk is about because Jaiga and Rodi know very well that if they are in love, not love her because in love with somebody, them can't take that.
No. I see that my own eye with Rudy.
No?
Okay.
Yeah,
We didn't. I didn't see it here.
I see it.
Boy, you never said that in the group. You are not. Man, you never said that in the group.
He's wearing your glasses?
I never see it.
Wait till you see.
I see Rudy in positions already where woman could go through her.
Oh, you meant it.
Maybe I
Wow, that was out. That was uncalled for. And out of timing, Ro. Come on, Ro. That was not called for. Come on, guy.
Kevin, why we can't give him no mic?
Come on, guy.
I'm seeing my brother close his eye and walk away.
And that's the thing. Many men have closed their eyes, but it counts.
I was like this.
The eye was chinky. One eye was closed. I was peeking.
You was peeking.
Yeah, morning breakfast party, Nikki, Jaiga, Rody, what you seen?
Hi, Marsha.
To be honest, Jaiga, the points that Jaiga make is very neutral. At the end of the day, that is how society is going now. It doesn't mean that it's right, but society has a way of conforming to the particular norms that happens on a world scale. Because at the end of the day, when you think that you're in a relationship and everything is okay, sometimes unknowing to you, there's another person, as the guy said, a hole in your fence, you know?
A hole in your fence. Who come up with the hole in your fence?
Yeah, man, just going to say, Dan, you have a hole in your fence a while now, you know, like, I got it right.
Nikki, please watch the movie 5 to 7 on Netflix and thoughts, Candace. Ooh, that song interesting.
Good morning, guys. I'm a long-time listener, first time sending a voice note.
Morning.
But I was having this conversation yesterday with a friend of mine because I'm in a long-distance relationship, and the person I'm with, I am like, you could have somebody where you are, but when we together, and he does not understand where I'm coming from. I mean, I have lived between North America and Europe for like the last 20 years. My view on certain things so different from like certain people would think like that, like certain people mindset. And he doesn't understand, like, coming from a woman, why I would say that. And I don't mean, it's not like I want to lose him. I'm like, you could relax. You could have somebody, find a warm space.
A warm space.
That's what I think about it. But when we together, you have respect for me and stuff. So this whole thing, a lot of people would not understand. There are a lot of marriages like that I know of.
All right, honey.
And I see and know that, people are open to certain things that other people are not. I am definitely open to, especially because it's long distance, but I am definitely open to stuff like that.
Different.
It works for her. It works in her favor because she travels and stuff like that. But when you living with a woman in Sawa, and you see she every single day, how that working?
Oh,
it can't work.
Where you coming from?
Yeah.
Sage.
Oh, you not reach.
How you come from that direction? You was supposed to be born Spain?
Sage. Buy some sage and light.
Sage.
We gotta go, guys. We gotta rack up.
Oh gosh.
That's a real voice note.
I really hurt and distraught with your conduct this morning. I really can't believe that you give me to watch. That you give me to watch all week coming up here. This piece alone said you give me to pour my sorrow.
This is just for you, Kevin. We love you, Kevin.
Kevin, Shovin, man.
Let's do this before we go. Oh, we have things to read.
Yes, boy. Hold on. Let's do this quick.
Okay, guys, that was another edition of the Mars.
Ole, Wang is here, so hopefully we'll get early. Wang in the building. Wang is here, so we should get early. You should have no problems, guys. All right.